The Midnight Serenade. The city was shrouded in darkness as Detective Jack Donovan treaded through the rain-soaked streets. The gleam of neon lights danced on the slick pavement, casting an eerie glow that mirrored the stormy night. Jack had always been drawn to the enigmatic allure of the city's underbelly, but little did he know that this would be his last investigation. Jack was known for his tenacity and sharp instincts, but even the best of detectives have their limits. The case he was currently pursuing was unlike any other he had encountered before. It involved a secret society known as the Serpent Syndicate, a criminal organization rumored to have deep ties within the city's power structures. As he walked, Jack's thoughts were consumed by the case. He couldn't shake the feeling that he was being watched, that a darkness was closing in around him. Suddenly, a sleek black car pulled up alongside him. The window rolled down, revealing a figure cloaked in shadow. "Get in, detective," a chilling voice beckoned from within. Jack hesitated, his instincts warning him of danger. But something drew him toward the vehicle, a morbid curiosity that whispered in his ear. Against his better judgment, he slid into the back seat. The car sped off into the night, the rain pounding on the roof like a symphony of despair. Jack turned his gaze to the driver, but all he could see were the glimmering eyes of his mysterious companion. They had an otherworldly quality, as if they held the secrets of the universe. "Who are you?" Jack finally mustered the courage to ask. "I am the Reaper," came the reply, a voice that seemed to echo from the depths of the abyss. "And I have come to collect your soul." Jack's heart raced, his mind reeling with disbelief. Was this truly the end? Had his pursuit of justice brought him face to face with his own demise? He braced himself for the inevitable. But instead of the icy grip of death, the car continued to speed through the city, weaving through the labyrinthine streets. The Reaper, it seemed, had other plans for Jack. As the car raced on, Jack's surroundings began to change. The rain-soaked streets transformed into a dreamscape, a surreal reflection of the city he knew so well. Familiar landmarks blurred into twisted versions of themselves, and the neon lights took on an ethereal glow. "I am not here to claim your soul, detective," the Reaper finally spoke again, his voice softer this time. "I am here to guide you, to show you the truths that remain hidden." Jack's mind was a whirlwind of questions. Why had the Reaper chosen him? What secrets awaited him in this ethereal realm? The car came to a sudden stop, and Jack found himself in front of a dilapidated building. The Reaper gestured for him to enter. Inside, the air was heavy with anticipation. The walls were adorned with photographs and newspaper clippings, each one connected by a delicate web of red string. "These are the secrets of the Serpent Syndicate," the Reaper explained. "They have manipulated the city for decades, pulling the strings from the shadows. And now, it is up to you to expose their corruption." Jack studied the evidence before him, his determination reignited. He had been given a second chance, an opportunity to bring justice to the city he loved. The Reaper's presence had become a guiding light, an ally in his quest for truth. Days turned into nights as Jack delved deeper into the web of secrets, following the breadcrumbs left by the Reaper. Each revelation brought him closer to the heart of the Serpent Syndicate, and danger lurked. The mysterious murder at Willowbrook Mansion. The moon hung high in the night sky, casting an ethereal glow over the sprawling Willowbrook Mansion. A sense of unease permeated the air as Detective James Anderson stepped out of his car and surveyed the grand estate before him. He had been called in to investigate a puzzling murder, and his sharp mind was eager to unravel the mystery. The victim was Sir Reginald Worthington, a wealthy and influential businessman known for his cunning and ruthless nature. As James entered the mansion, he was met with a scene that sent shivers down his spine. Sir Reginald lay lifeless on the floor of his study, a single gunshot wound to his chest. The room was in disarray, papers strewn about and furniture overturned. It appeared as though a struggle had taken place. James approached the body, carefully examining the surroundings for any clues. Beside Sir Reginald's lifeless form, he spotted a shattered glass frame with a photograph. It depicted Sir Reginald with a mysterious woman, her face obscured. As James delved deeper into the investigation, he discovered that Sir Reginald had many enemies. His business dealings had left a trail of disgruntled partners and betrayed acquaintances. One name stood out: Victoria Sinclair, a talented and enigmatic artist. Rumors swirled about her involvement in illicit activities and her connections to the criminal underworld. James paid a visit to Victoria's secluded art studio, hoping to gather information. She greeted him with an air of mystery, her piercing eyes hinting at secrets she refused to reveal. Sensing her guarded nature, James pressed her about her relationship with Sir Reginald. Victoria reluctantly confessed that they had been lovers but had recently ended their affair due to Sir Reginald's erratic behavior. The detective's instincts told him that Victoria was hiding something vital. He decided to dig deeper, tracing Sir Reginald's steps leading up to his demise. It was during his search that he stumbled upon a hidden compartment in Sir Reginald's study. Inside, he discovered a ledger detailing an elaborate money laundering scheme involving several prominent figures. As James connected the dots, he realized that Sir Reginald's murder was no random act of violence but a calculated move to silence him. The shattered glass frame held the key to the puzzle. James tracked down the photographer who had taken the photograph of Sir Reginald and Victoria. The photographer revealed that Victoria had paid him a significant sum to capture the picture, but she had insisted on her face being hidden. With the evidence mounting against her, James confronted Victoria at her studio. Cornered, she confessed to orchestrating Sir Reginald's murder. She revealed that she had discovered his illegal activities and had feared for her safety. She had enlisted the help of a professional hitman, ensuring Sir Reginald's demise. As Victoria was taken away in handcuffs, James couldn't help but feel a mix of relief and sorrow. The case had been solved, but it had exposed a web of deceit and corruption that ran deep. The murder at Willowbrook Mansion served as a stark reminder that even behind the grandest facades, darkness could lurk. And so, Detective James Anderson closed the file on the mysterious murder at Willowbrook Mansion, but the echoes of the case would forever linger in his mind, a reminder of the complexity and darkness that lay hidden in the human soul. Returning home. Once upon a time, in a desolate town enveloped by perpetual shadows, there lived a young orphan named Adrian. He had lost his parents at a tender age and had grown up in the confines of an austere orphanage. As he approached adulthood, he became plagued by a profound sense of emptiness and a burning desire to unravel the mysteries surrounding his father's life, who had passed away when he was just a child. Little did he know that his quest for truth would lead him down a dark and treacherous path, shrouded in secrets and deceit. One gloomy evening, as the rain poured incessantly outside, Adrian found himself rummaging through his late father's belongings, hoping to discover any traces of his father's past. Among the dusty boxes and forgotten photographs, he stumbled upon a cryptic journal. Its pages were filled with his father's elegant handwriting, detailing enigmatic encounters and shadowy figures that lurked in the periphery of his life. Intrigued and determined, Adrian immersed himself in the pages, devouring each word with an insatiable hunger for answers. The journal spoke of his father's involvement in a clandestine organization known as the Veil, an elusive group rumored to possess forbidden knowledge and supernatural abilities. It seemed that his father had been entangled in a web of intrigue and peril, which ultimately led to his untimely demise. Driven by an unyielding determination, Adrian embarked on a perilous journey to unveil the truth about his father's past and reclaim the company he had left behind. He delved deeper into the mysteries surrounding the Veil, unearthing a dark underbelly of corruption and malevolence that permeated through the town's core. As Adrian dug deeper, he discovered that the Veil operated in the shadows, manipulating the town's affairs and controlling its inhabitants from behind a veil of secrecy. He encountered individuals who had been scarred by the organization's sinister practices and witnessed firsthand the devastating consequences of crossing their path. Along the way, Adrian found unexpected allies in his quest for justice. A secretive group of rebels, known as the Forgotten, emerged from the shadows to aid him in his fight against the Veil. These rebels, too, had suffered at the hands of the organization, and together they forged a bond rooted in their shared pain and determination to expose the truth. As Adrian uncovered the secrets of his father's life, he began to understand the magnitude of the responsibility he had inherited. The company his father had left behind was not merely a business empire but a front for the Veil's nefarious operations. To dismantle the organization and reclaim his father's legacy, Adrian would have to confront his deepest fears and confront the enigmatic leaders of the Veil. The path ahead was treacherous, with danger lurking at every turn. Adrian's journey led him through dark alleyways, dilapidated buildings, and hidden lairs where unimaginable horrors awaited. The closer he got to the heart of the Veil, the more he realized that his father's death had not been a mere accident but a deliberate act to silence him and protect the organization's secrets. As the final confrontation loomed, Adrian stood at the precipice of his destiny. The revelations he had unearthed had transformed him from a vulnerable orphan into a relentless force seeking justice. With the support of the Forgotten and his newfound determination, he faced the leaders of the Veil, exposing their malevolence to the world and severing their grip on the town. In the aftermath of the battle, as the shadows lifted and the sun cast its rays upon the once dreaded town, Adrian emerged as a beacon of hope.